Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi and today we are going to discuss about quartiles and percentiles. We are going to discuss that basically what are these two terms and basically what they mean, right? So we are just going to have a proper discussion about quartiles and percentiles, and after that we are just going to see an example also, right? So let's get started with these things, and just now let me take a color and just let me give an heading here, okay? So the heading is something like quartiles and percentiles. Fine. Quartiles and percentiles. Fine. Okay. So first let's see that what are these quartiles. Okay. So basically quartiles are something you can say that quartiles are special percentiles, right? Now what does I mean from this thing? You will understand all these things in a little while. But the things which I'm just saying, just let me write some things here also, that quartiles are special percentiles. Okay, so what I just mean from this is that quartiles are special percentiles. Now what else, I just need to tell you all that the first quartile, now here this, now the quartiles are the three, q1, q2 and q3. Fine. So this quartiles, about the quartiles, the first quartile q1 is the same as 25th percentile. Now what I have written here is that whenever you are going to find out the first quartile, that is Q1. So Q1 must be the same as the 25th percentile, not quartile, not quartile, just hear that it's 25th percentile. So that is why, that was the reason that why I have said that quartiles are special percentiles. Fine. So the first quartile Q1 is same as the 25th percentile. Fine. What next? Next is that uh, fine, Q3 is equal to 75th percentile. Q3 is the 75th percentile. Fine. QT is the 75th percentile, Q1 is the 25th percentile, and what about the Q2? So Q2 is the 50th percentile, and basically that is also called as the median. So let me just have a definition here, and let me write something that median is also called as 50th, okay, is also called as 50th percentile. Its percentile, and that is equal to Q2. So basically this Q2, here the median is also called as 50th percentile, and basically this is known as Q2. Fine. So this is the case here. Now what are this quarters? What they do, they just divide the data into quarters. Fine. So let's say you have a data, so in that data the quartiles will divide your data into quartiles and into quarters. And what does these percentiles do? So basically this percentile divides the order data into hundreds. Okay, so basically the quartiles, so just let me write the, okay, just let's do one thing. Let's go down. Let's take this example more downside. Fine. And let's take this thing also down one, and they both are in a very single thing only. So let's pick up, and let's see what can I do just from here. And let's see that, okay, fine, let it be. Let me just copy this thing and let me just erase, and let's go down a little bit more, and here just let me copy this one. And okay, so here we go. Fine. Let me go above now. Fine. So I was just telling you about the quartiles, right? That what are these quartiles? Now just let me have a different color this side, and I would write that these quartiles are the, you can say quartiles are you can say quartiles, and here let's write divide the ordered data, ORDERED. Quartiles divide the ordered data into, here, into quarters. Fine. So this is the thing that quartiles divides the ordered data into quarters. And what about percentiles? So basically percentiles, and now let me again go down percentiles, and just let me write the things in a more clearer handwriting. So percentiles divide the ordered data into hundreds. Okay, so let me just write hundreds, hundreds. So what is the use of quartiles? So basically quartiles divides your order data into quarters. And what about percentiles? Percentile divides the order data into hundreds. Now just let me go to new section, and let's write this thing here only. Fine. So let's cut all of these things, and okay, fine. Let's continue this of that discussion here only, because as I said I have some image for the question, and because of that I just need to again and again take that image down. So fine. Okay. Now here comes one more term that is known as interquartile. So we have interquartile range. Interquartile range. So basically what is this interquartile range? So interquartile range is a number that indicates the spread. Okay, that indicates the spread of the middle half of the data. Now there comes one more term, and that term is known as interquartile range. So basically what is this interquartile range? Interquartile range is a number that indicates the spread of the middle half of the data. Fine. So basically what it does, it you can say it indicates the spread of the middle half of the data. Fine. So this is the use of interquartile range, and other than that we also have a formula for this interquartile range. Fine. So the formula is, and we basically write it as IQR. Fine. So this is the interquartile range, and the formula for this IQR is Q3 minus Q1. Fine. So basically this is the formula for finding the interquartile range, and the formula is IQR is equal to Q3 minus Q1. Okay. Now we have one more term, and that is called as the potential outlier. Okay. That is known as potential outlier. Now basically what does this potential outlier mean? So a value, let's write that same thing. Okay, let's go down and let me explain the things here only. A value is said to be potential outlier if it is less than below the first quartile. Okay, if it is less than below the first quartile, and like that first quartile is Q1, and greater than above the, and let's go down, and greater than above the third quartile. Okay, so it is third quartile. So basically what I mean from here is that a value is said to be potential outlier if it is less than below the first quartile Q1 and greater than above the third quartile. Fine. So this is a potential outlier. I just explained this thing in one of my videos of the data science, that a quartile, like you can say, outliers are those which are, you can just name them as unwanted data, right? So they are this unwanted data. So a value is said to be potential outlier if it is less than below the first quartile and greater than above the third quartile. Fine. So this is about the potential outlier. Now what we will do, we will just take an example for just describing this thing which we have just said right now. Fine. So now we'll be just finding this potential outlier. How to do that? I would just take an example for that. Fine. So this is my example which I would be taking today. So here what I have in this example, the example is for the following 13 real estate prices. Calculate the IQR. Now IQR is my interquartile range and determine if any prices are outliers. So here each of the prices are in dollars. Fine. So I have this like large list and very big numbers here this side. Now what is my first step? First step is that I need to just arrange all of these numbers into ascending order. Ascending order in the sense is smaller to greater, right? So I would write arrange in ascending order. Fine. So here what I would do, I would arrange all of these numbers into ascending order. And yeah, it's like these are very really big numbers. So for that what I have done, I have already written and arranged these numbers into ascending order, so that like here it does not take too much time and it does not create any confusion here. Fine. So I have already converted all of these numbers into ascending order for now. Fine. So these are the converted numbers which are in ascending order. Now what else I have? I have here that I need to arrange in ascending order. Now what is the next thing that I need to do here is that, so I have just arranged them in the ascending order. Now I would just find the m. Now m is my middle element of these. So just quickly let's find out. Let's see that how many numbers we have. So here it was written that we have 13 numbers. Fine. So 6 this side and 6 this side, and the middle element would be our middle element. Fine. So let's count from here. 1 2 3 okay, it's 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So this 488 and 488 comma 800. So here from here also it is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this number, that is, just let me now highlight this number, this one. This is my middle element, that is 488 comma 800. So my this element is just acting as a middle element for me, right? So now what I would do, I would just take this element as the middle element for me. But before that, just let me change my highlighter into my pen. Fine. So I have just taken this pen. Fine. Now what I need to do here is that I have just taken it. Fine. So my m is 488 comma 800. So my m is this one. Fine. What I need to do else is that I need to find the excuse me, I need to find the q1 and q3. So now let's move above and just see that how we'll find the q1 and q3. Fine. So for q1, what was the definition? That it is the let's go once more above. Yeah, for what we have studied, the quartiles are special percentile. The first quartile q1 is same as the 25th percentile. And even in the previous video in which we were just dealing with the box plot, there also we have just seen about the first quartile and the second quartile and third quartile, right? So there I have just told you about just like what we do, we just do half, and other than that we just take the middle two elements. So here I can just divide it, and here from here I would take these two as my middle elements. Fine. So here I would write q1 is equal to 230500. Fine. Plus 387 triple zero. So these are my just middle elements for the one, and divided by 2. So if you just want to get a better idea about the quartile, so what you can do, you can just go and watch my previous video in which I have just discussed about the box plot. So there I have just told about the quartiles in a very first and first and third quartile in a very you can say detailed manner. Fine. So here in type here to search, I would just find out my calculator, because seriously these are very big calculations. So like I cannot do them on my own. So I need to find the calculator. Now what I need to do here is that firstly what I would do, I would just add both of these. Fine. So I would write I would write 230 500 plus, and I would write 387 and then 000. Fine. So I have just added. So it saves 617 500. Now what I would do, I would just like divided by 2. Fine. And after getting that, I would get 308750. So let's write that thing. So here okay, let's minimize this, and here I would be getting 308750. Yeah, it's 308, right? So let's check once more, and 308. Fine. So here I have got 308750. Now what next I need to do? Next I need to find the third quartile, that is Q3. So for that, let's again go and check the numbers. So for the for third quartile, these two are my numbers. Fine. This 639 and 659, right? So let's go downwards and let's write both of these numbers in the third quartile. So for this third quartile, I would write 639 triple zero plus 659 triple zero, and which is whole divided by 2, right? And here I would put an equal to sign. Let's quickly go to our calculator once more, and here just let's calculate the thing. So for that I would do CE, and what's the thing that we need to calculate? So the thing which we need to calculate is 639 and then triple zero. Fine. 639 triple zero plus 659 triple zero. So that is 659 triple zero, right? So as soon as I do this, I guess there's something like that. And when I would divide it by 2, so I get 649 triple zero, fine. So this is my Q3 and that is 649 triple zero. So let's write that is 649 and triple zero. So this is my Q3. Now what is my next step which I need to do is that I need to find my interquartile range, which was in our question. So let's have a look over the question once more. So in my question, what it was saying to find the interquartile range. So first step is to find our interquartile range. So for that I would for that I would write, and just where's my okay, I would write IQR is equal to, and what are the numbers, 649 triple zero minus 308750, right? So these were the numbers which we just need to subtract. And after subtraction, now let's go to our calculator, and now let's subtract both of these numbers. So just let me do CE, and here I would write 649 triple zero minus, and my second is 308750. Fine. As soon as I did this, I got the output, and just let me write that, and that is 340250. Fine. So I just got my interquartile range as 340250. Now just let me highlight this one, and this is my IQR, which was my first step that I need to do, that I need to find in my question. Fine. Now moving towards the second. In the second, what I was having, I would just what I need to do is that I need to find that if there are any outliers. So what I just told you about the outliers, that outliers are those we can just say that these are the outliers. So where I have written that definition, let me just show you that thing, and it's into section 6. Fine. Yeah, a value is set to a potential outlier if it is less than below the first quartile Q1 and greater than above the third quartile Q3. So now what we need to do is that we just need to check that is there any value which is less than first quartile, that is 308750, or greater than 64900. So if there is any number such that, so that would be treated as our outline. Now for that, what I would do, first I would write 1.5. So basically I would multiply 1.5 into my interquartile range. Fine. I would multiply 1.5 into my interquartile range. So my interquartile range is 1.5 into 340250, right? So this is my interquartile range. Now after this multiplication, just let me go to my calculator, and after multiplication, what would I get? So let's check that. I would write 1.5 into, and I would write, so what's the thing, 340250. Okay, so that's 340250. Fine. So I got 510375, right? So let's write that thing only, 510 and 375. So I just got this output when I just multiplied 1.5 into my interquartile range. Fine. Now what I would do, I would subtract Q1 minus 1.5 in from my interquartile range. Fine. So here what I did, I just multiplied 1.5, and now what I am doing, I am just subtracting this from my Q1 to check that do I have any outliers in my data or not. For that, what I would do, I would just write my Q1 was, let's go above and check that what was our Q1, and so far for now my Q1 is 308750, right? So it is 308750, and my this interquartile range is 510375, right? So this is my values, and now let's go to our calculator. Now let's quickly calculate this thing. So it's CE, and let me just take it this side. Fine. So what I need to do is that I need to write 308,750 minus 510, and then it's 375, right? So as soon as it did, I got minus 201,625, right? So just let me go down and let me write that thing only. Okay, a little bit more up. Okay, fine. So here I would write minus 201,625. I got this thing, right? Now what I would do, I would do this same thing. Let's say I would write Q3, and now what I would do, I would just plus this 1.5 IQR into Q3, fine. So my Q3 was, let's go upside and check our Q3. My Q3 was 649,000, fine. So okay, so it was 649 and then 000 plus 1.5 into IQR, so it is 510375. Fine. So this calculation I can do manually, so it would be something like 9375, and then it would be 4 plus 1 5 and 6 plus 5 11. So I would be getting 1159375. Fine. So I just got this output. Now what is my outcome from here? Now what I did get from here, now my house price is less than minus 201625. So yeah, this is what we got here, right? Minus 210625. My house price is less than this, fine. And however, this is the last which I got 55, and here I got 5 zeros. No, that's not the case. Uh, okay, fine. Let's go upward, more upward. Fine, and fine. Let's go down. And here what I got my Q3 as the 308750. And my house price is minus 201625, that is Q1. So it is less than 308750, right? And what else I have got here? My Q3 was 649,000, right? And basically here what did I get is let's 1159375. Fine. So basically what is the case here is that okay, fine. One thing 551. And where's that 51 which I was just like 55000 and something like that, which I was just finding. And okay, this one, fine, this one. Okay, this. Okay, so what was this? This was my middle term, right? 55000, that is my last term in my when I just sort into ascending order. So here what I can write, however, 55 and what was the zeros? 5500 and then 000, right? 00 and 000 is more than 1159375. So basically this is the Q3 which we have got, right? When I have just added 1.5 in this, so I got this thing. So sorry, just let me erase. So from here what we can declare, so 5500 and then this 000 is a potential outlier, right? Because what I told here in the definition, that what I told about the potential outlier, let me go to that section. And about this potential outlier, I told that if your a value is set to potential outlier if it is less than below the first quartile Q1 and greater than above the third quartile Q3, right? I just told you this thing about the quartile. And here what's the thing is happening, my Q1 is 308750 and my Q3 is 649,000. So when I just calculated, so here I got this is more than, okay, so when I just calculated my Q1, so Q1 was minus 201625 and my Q3 is 115937, and I have a number that is 550000, which is just greater than this number, right? So which is greater than this number, so that number is acting as a potential outlier in my data. So I hope I just made this potential outlier and quartiles and percentiles, all these three topics very clear to you. So I hope you just got the points about how to find these potential outliers. And if you have any doubts, you can rewatch the videos or you can ask your doubts in the comment box, right? So this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and bye bye.